Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to my garden. It's a very early September morning, and it just started to rain. This is the first fall rain, and I couldn't be more pleased. So I hope you enjoy this quick little video of my garden in September. I garden in California, Zone 9B, and it's definitely been a very hot summer. I know a lot of people around the world are experiencing floods, but I've experienced nothing but heat. So this refreshing rain is definitely a nice surprise. I'm still in my pajamas. I wasn't planning on filming a video today, but when I woke up this morning and I saw the beautiful rain, I just said, Liz, you need to go inside and get your camera and film this. So I hope you will enjoy my garden during this refreshing rain as well. Don't you just love this vinca? This is the trailing kind of vinca. Vinca minor or vinca major. And below is the clumping kind of vinca, annual vinca. But I actually love it all. Look at how pretty that is. And how fun, it looks like my marigold is trailing. I've never seen a marigold do that. And if you grow creeping Jenny, I noticed that if you grow it in the sun, the leaves turn a very pretty, more bronzy color. Whereas this creeping Jenny doesn't get as much sun and it's all green. Creeping Jenny is definitely a fun plant to grow. And you can just you can snip off a cutting and stick it in the dirt, and look at it, forms roots, and I'm going to have another creeping Jenny. So I highly recommend growing creeping Jenny. You can just buy one plant and make hundreds. It's amazing what a little water can do, right? Just kind of brightens up all the plants and makes them more colorful. Now if I can just get those darn dogs to stop barking. I live right behind a dog kennel. And yeah, it can be annoying sometimes, but you know what? Life isn't perfect, and if I was going to wait for a perfect day to film, well, that would be never. It's either somebody's air conditioner is on, or dogs are barking, or there's a lawnmower or a leaf blower. That's just life. Now that the weather is cooling down, I could probably take that shade down. My narrow space vegetable garden is doing good. I think I need to harvest all those okra seeds. I've been working a lot lately and haven't been able to tend to my garden as much as I would like to. But that's okay, I'm not a huge fan of okra. So I just let a lot of things go to seed so I can save them for next year. But I do have a lot of yummy tomatoes. Looks like this is going to be my breakfast. Good morning, girls. A few of you are awake. The rest of you are still up in the coop. Good morning, Kiki. As you can see, I did prune back my zucchini plants and just tidied them up a little bit, cut off all the dead spent leaves, and they're looking nice and refreshed. My Mexican sunflowers came down. Those are done. But you know, with the seasons changing, so do our plants. There's a time and a season for everything. But I think the garden just looks so vibrant and colorful after this little rain. My garden's small, so of course my little tours don't last too long. I'm not really sure I even want to call this a garden tour because I'm not explaining everything. I just kind of wanted to show you what my garden looks like after the first fall rain. So we'll just leave it at that. I have a squash plant in this vintage bathtub, and my lantana is really taking off. I'm loving my bougainvillea. I just love these purple flowers, or I should say bracts, because we all know those aren't flowers. They're actually bracts. This veggie box is ready for some cool season vegetables. Now that fall is upon us, I can start thinking about my fall vegetable garden. Oh, there must have been a cat prowling around my garden. I can always tell when the feral cats come in my yard. Well, you know, some people deal with deer, some people deal with squirrels and rabbits. I deal with feral cats. And my pokeweed or poke salad is really looking pretty. I made a video about this. I'll leave a link in the description, but this is a volunteer plant and probably the funnest thing I've ever grown or that ever grew on its own in my garden. I never planted that and I absolutely love it. It's been so much fun. My crepe myrtle tree is pretty much done blooming, but pretty soon that'll turn a really pretty fall color. Crepe myrtle trees are so awesome because they produce these beautiful flowers, and in the fall the leaves change color. So much fun. Another view of my pokeweed or poke salad. And I have an angel wing plant that I'm trying to save. A friend of mine gave this to me because it just drooped, and I think she overwatered it. I don't think it was because of the heat. And check out this volunteer plant behind my little bird seed station. So I keep a lot of seeds in here for the birds, and I think that one started to grow, and I'm just gonna leave it alone. I think the birds will really enjoy this, and it's really pretty. Isn't it amazing how sometimes a weed can actually be beautiful? A weed is just an unwanted plant, but if you want it, then it's not a weed. And had I known it was going to rain, I probably would have brought in the seat cushions. Oh well, a little cleaning off will do them some good. And I always keep a little saucer filled with water for the pollinators to have a drink. And it might be a little dark because it's very early in the morning, but I wanted to show you my pretty colorful bottles. Whenever they get wet, they just shine more bright. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day in your garden too. And may fall be upon us all. Bye-bye.